See, out here, like if you dealt with negativity, you can escape it. You can move around. But in there, it's a whole, like bro said, it's a whole box. You feel me? And if you're not mentally strong, your soul is not strong, you're not connected to no type of higher teachings, you're going to get lost in there, bro.
Absolutely.
Prison Stories 101. This is a day room conversation, man. Once again, we're about to get back live, get right back to it. I'm going to allow everybody to introduce themselves. We're going to go down the line. Gangsta, let's start with you.
I'm Gangsta, Fort Worth, Texas. Butler Housing Projects to be particular.
All right, how much time you do?
Over 20 years.
All right, bet.
All together.
All right, brother, go ahead and...
Hey, what's going on with y'all? This your brother Qawiy tapping in with you, and I did 10 years in prison. I'm originally from New Orleans, but I'm repping D-Town.
All right, and Roscoe, if you don't mind, introduce yourself. Where you from? How much time you did?
Yeah, my name Roscoe Cass, from the Butler Housing Projects, same hood, Section 8. I just did 10 years.
All right. I want to have the conversation. Normally we start these day room conversation off, and I want to pick up kind of where I left one of these last interviews off. We had a conversation in which, something that you miss. Brother, you were saying like something as simple as open up the refrigerator. It's, there's something that you just don't have no more. I want to go down the list as far as for each of y'all, man. Like, what are those small things that the people in the free world might take for granted that y'all miss being able to do, being able to have, being able to see?
Using the restroom in private. for real. Using the restroom in private, bro. Like, I remember sometimes I used to crave just a sandwich and some chips.
Damn.
You feel me?
Just to eat what you want when you want.
Eat what you want when you want.
Man, that's real. Okay, so what about for you?
I think for me, it's just owning my mental liberties. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a self-willed individual and you like to wake up and be able to make decisions on your own, prison ain't the place. So that was one of the things I missed the most. Free will.
That's real. Roscoe, what about you, man? What you got?
Man, I just enjoy waking up, to be able to do what I want to do. Financial freedom, I'm in our especially life, you know what I mean? Because when you life up in there, you got to wake up around dudes every day, you know what I'm saying? So that's why now where I'm at, I don't hang around no dudes. I hang around my wife, you know what I'm saying? Because I hung around dudes for 10 years flat, so I don't want to be around them no more. Not just being honest. I got some partners though.
That's real. Man, can y'all speak on that? Because that's one thing that I ain't spoke on a lot, like the fact that you just get tired of seeing men all day. Like, of course, there's women CEOs and stuff like that, but the fact that you just, for that many years, you're just around nothing but men. Speak on that.
I ain't gonna lie. It teaches you to value just a simple conversation with a woman. You feel me? And what I mean by that, like, it's been circumstances where I was just asking a simple question. You feel me? But they trained them to look down on us that you done forgot about your own humanity. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, despite what I'm in here for, I'm still a human being. You a human being. You feel me? So just valuing those organic conversations. Not even just with a woman, with a man. You feel me? With a brother. You feel me? Because like down there, unless you just know somebody, bro, he checking you, you checking him. You feel me? It's a tension in the air until it's broken. You feel me? Out here, you could walk up or you could be at work and, man, how you doing, brother? Good morning, brother. You feel me? And it being perfectly fine. You get in there. What you talking for me? What you talking to me for, inmate? Like, yeah. You feel me? Like, I'm just asking you how you doing. Don't worry about it. You feel me?
What is some conversations that can get everybody at least to some type of camaraderie? Is it like, is it holidays? Is it something that's going on in the world? Presidential nominations? Like, is there something that can get everybody on the same page and have a conversation in there?
I would say sports, but you gotta you gotta walk lightly with it. You say the wrong thing, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going
I think commissary. Commissary, I see people be friendly and nice, the ones who make the store. You know, everybody getting money from somebody. You know, and some people ain't getting money. Some people getting money from people that's getting money. You see what I'm saying? So that I done seen a lot, man. That makes some of the days be special just because don't nobody really celebrate holidays in there because you've been gone so long. And even still to this day, I don't really celebrate holidays because it don't really mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But I do it because my wife want to do it. Other than that, I wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think commissary made a lot of good days. Yeah.
When holidays do come around, is it like, let's say like Christmas, Thanksgiving, for whatever holidays, is the spirit a little at least better in there? At least,
man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When the holidays come about, you really got two ways to look at it. You got the people that's having things and the people that don't value things. Holidays is not celebrated because they holidays. You know what I mean? They thinking about some free shampoo. They finna get this name brand. You know what I mean? And they thinking about who they gonna sell it to. And then you got people like me who look for that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about the holiday, but it's more about how you can gain from it versus the actual holiday celebration. Because it's Christmas, man, we're not sitting down having a celebration amongst a bunch of vicious people. I mean, it's always going to be a handful that might say, hey, let's get together, you know what I mean? Let's throw a meal. It's some unfortunate people in here. Let's make a big enough meal to feed the whole dormitory or the whole, it's just, but at the end of the day, man, it's about how you can profit off of that holiday in itself, versus the actual celebration.
Are they at least feeding y'all? Are they at least feeding y'all better?
Yeah.
They trying.
Nah, for real.
They don't feed you.
Yeah, so at least you can look forward to a better meal than normal.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
okay.
You still got to buy plates.
Yeah. I still buy plates. I mean,
it's good. It's nice. It's proportioned.
Facts.
So you still have to find people who don't value the food versus other things, and so you buy more plates, and now you can make yourself a really decent meal.
Nah, for real. It ain't like you would go to like your relative house and get your to-go plate.
Nah.
You feel me? Nah, it ain't like that. You'll have to combine two plates to make it like that.
Then you gotta understand.
Go ahead, bro.
You gotta understand the dynamics that go into the servings. Like, if my brother right here, he worked the kitchen before, I'm sure. It ain't even about who you are, but if my brother in position in the kitchen, you're gonna get big ribs that day. If we not in position, if he went to lock up and it was replaced by someone from Aryan Brotherhood, you probably can expect some bones.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So it's just
that's why we serve like we made it understood. Ain't nobody serving on the line. Me and him hog the line. I'm telling you, like he said back when he did his interview, I turned to Ammon there, like I didn't have one fight in the hood. Like my whole life, because I was a player. But when I got in there, I had more fights than anything. And when I got in there, I changed. Like, man, I was in there hogging the man when nobody serving. Because when my partners come through, that's the number one spot to have, that main chorus. Yeah, and then the ABs get the small scoops. And what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hey, it's just like out here though.
For real.
That's why I say we gotta get ourselves in position at these jobs so you can hire more of your people. You know what I'm saying? Because now when I go to the restaurants, it's shout out to the Mexicans. They gonna be in there deep. One get to the top, and ain't gonna be no more other colors in there. Every restaurant you go to nowadays, all Mexicans. And then we go in there and be mad because they can do what they want to do.
Right.
We gotta get in position.
Damn.
For real.
That's very important.
Is there a time, for each of y'all, that y'all look at yourselves like they actually did their job and they made y'all look at yourselves as animals in there? Did it ever hit you? Like,
I don't think. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. But they was never strong enough to get in my head like that. Like, I really understood the season that I was in. You know what I mean? Whenever I can take my coat off, I take it off. But that wasn't a situation for a long time until I created that safety net around myself. You know what I mean? To where I can actually take my coat off. But you're going to experience things in there that's going to dehumanize you, period.
Right.
You know, willingly or by force. Whether it's coming from the authorities, it's coming from, you're going to go through things in there. You know, the best you can do is understand who you are.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They couldn't make me feel anything. They couldn't dehumanize me. You couldn't strip me naked and embarrass me. Like now, I ran around the house with my mom with no clothes on for years. So it was a mentality that I developed that like, whatever you put in front of me, man, I probably done already experienced it and conquered it.
Do you feel they were trying to do things to try to break your spirit?
Absolutely, 100%. All the way to putting you on medication. They'll go in there, you're going, and it's to the point where people abuse it. People go put themselves on psych meds. MHMR, ain't nothing wrong with them, but come out crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Fix nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched Sunnyside. Sunnyside was my workout partner. Man, I used to look forward to this guy every day on the yard. You know what I mean? He disappeared for a year and came back and was never the same. Next time I seen him, he didn't even know who I was.
You know why, bro? Because people, bro, they use these pills, right? Just like people out here do drugs. You get high and then you forget about stuff, but that red note is still on that door. Mm-hmm. After you get high. When that high go down, that bill's still there. And it's the same thing in there. People sending these people their hard-earned money and they in there doing drugs. Like, I mean, shit, that's what's going on. And you taking the pills, then you got to get high again. Then you try to chase that last high, and it's never saying. And the dude who got it gonna give it to you. It ain't no different. That's why I tell people, if you a hustler out here, you gonna make it in there. Don't go in there. You know, if you don't like the, like you say, it can't dehumanize a man. I keep telling you, it's a mental.
Absolutely.
It's all about mental. Out here and in here and in there. It's two different lifestyles. But man, people always say, like I told you in the last interview. People always saying that they ain't never been locked up. Man, a lot of y'all been locked up mentally in the free world.
Absolutely.
No, for real.
Nah, it's people locked up mentally right now. Stressing. All you gotta do is pay attention to the patches under their eye when they got all these dark things. They going home unhappy, trying to impress people that don't care about them, listening to their homegirl, listening to their homeboys, who's single, who's not married, who doesn't have all these type of things going, and misleading the world. So that's why when people come talking to me that's not living what they saying, I listen, but that don't mean I believe you. I'm gonna watch your actions.
Absolutely.
It's real. Do y'all blame the men in there for drug abuse? Like knowing what environment this is, do y'all blame them for going crashing on these drugs?
Yeah. Yeah, because like they say, you know, you just got to be mentally strong. You got a choice. You feel me? Absolutely. You got a choice. That's just like the question that you asked me if a young man that's misguided can go into prison and find guidance and find growth. It's a you thing. You feel me? It's the choice that you make. You feel me? If you let them break you down, you feel me? Because like, I ain't gonna lie, my first couple years, I did let them break me down, but I built myself back up. You feel me? Because I had to realize like, it's the agenda. And if I let it happen, then guess what? You feel me? I'm proving them right. You feel me? So it's like, it's a you thing. It's just like out here, I was just getting into it with a coworker crying about, you know, crying about the job and stuff like that, but you signed the application to work the job and agreed to the job assignment. You feel me? Like, us as men, we gotta accept that sometimes life is gonna be hard for you, bro. And it's not hard, it's a lesson that you learning. You feel me? It's all on your perspective. You feel me? If you feel like life is hard and you can't benefit from it, then you ain't gonna benefit from it. Mm. That's just like like we say in Islam, have a good opinion of God. You feel me? If you pray, but you doubting that God gonna give it to you, he ain't gonna give it to you. Why should he? You feel me? But if you have belief, then he might give you something better. Mm. You feel me? So it's just, you gotta have belief in yourself. You gotta want better. You feel me? Like I had got to the point where I wanted to come out of prison a different man. You feel me? And I ain't finna let nothing stop me. Just like now, I'm not finna let nothing stop me from displaying that black men are powerful. You feel me? When
it comes to the drugs, can you tell when someone's on a certain drug? Yeah. I know like K2, you can tell it be on their fingertips and stuff. Yeah. Can you tell when someone's on whatever?
They got the fingertips gonna be brown. You feel me? If they on that KT, they face look dead.
Damn.
You
and it was
feel
to
me?
the point that you didn't even need to get caught smoking. They was writing you up. You were getting a case, something that can jeopardize your freedom just for them seeing discoloration on your fingers. You know what I mean? And that's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't need nothing, no evidence. They didn't need anything. They just need discoloration on your fingertips, and it can set you out for another 2-3 years.
Damn.
So I ain't letting. I already told I told him my sellers knew better. Once you go to getting high, oh man, we gonna go and put our boots on because you're not fit to be in here skissing. You know what I'm talking about? You doing this shit and you can't come out the cell. Now you skissing, walking around the cell. Man, there you go. And then I done seen some people walk off 3 roads thinking that they on 1 road.
Man,
On K2, on Bill Clemens.
Absolutely.
Man, that bad salt, you know what I'm saying, man, all that's in there, man.
And the bath sauce, remember that epidemic.
That's the most worst drug I ever experienced somebody doing in there, bro. They skissing thinking you trying to do, and just imagine you laying in the cell with somebody, you sleep and they just stab you and thinking you trying to kill them. That's why I tell you, so I don't do no plan. I don't do no plan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you on that, you got to get up out of here. We finna go and crash out.
Nah, for real. And then like when that spray K2 hit TDC, that shit hit harder than crack when it hit in the 80s, bro. Like K2 right now in prison, it's probably the worst drug out right now. Damn. Like you'll literally see dudes hit that K2 and be stuck like on the wall, like as if they sit, but there ain't no chair there.
And you got to understand what he's saying when he say spray, man.
Yeah,
basically, people smoke. It's paper on paper. You know what I mean? It's a chemical that was mixed and sprayed onto paper. So they use paper to roll up paper to smoke chemicals. So it's bad however you look at it. You know what I mean? And so they mind can't even fathom, you know what I mean, the combination of chemicals that they ingesting. And the experience, I done seen the worst of it. You know what I mean? I done seen a dude down there decapitated Celly. You know what I mean? Woke up in the morning, we were just literally talking across from each other. And like, man, then the next morning, man, like this is the situation that you're looking at. Just like that.
Stuff happen every day, bro.
If a man pleads drugs was a problem for doing something like that, 'cause I know you go to jail inside the jail, you get more time. Can he plead like insanity or nigga, I was on this shit and I don't know what, you know?
Man, you know, I don't really like to litigate because like I say, man, it all come down to the judge, your color. It's a bunch that plays into the dynamics of it. You as an African man is not finna plead nothing. That's murder. You don't get that sympathy, my brother. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we've been getting killed forever and we still being murdered off. You know what I mean? The injustices that's going on right now to the day. And there's no consequence for it.
Man,
you know, literally, so you can just imagine what it's like in there. You know what I mean? But you pull the same act, man, you're going to be crucified to the full extent of the law.
Yeah. Do they have mirrors in prison? Like, are y'all able to check, see how you, like?
Yeah, they got certain spots.
If you want to call them mirrors,
yeah.
they reflectors.
They reflectors.
Yeah,
okay. They'll make your face this big.
Yeah, you can see your image.
That long.
Right.
You know what I mean? The haircuts, I done messed up on myself.
Absolutely. Man, nothing is authentic in prison. Everything is syndicated.
Damn. That's
you know
crazy.
What I mean? It's nothing is.
What is of the real world?
That's authentic. If you got a mirror, it
acts as a mirror.
Yeah, it's a different type of mirror. When you come, you got that mirror, and then when you really go to like what is it called? Like when you go to the see the nurse and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you infirmary, you see your hair, you be thinking you fresh, boy. You
get down there.
Yeah, nah, it's a different type of mirror.
And then don't get in the seal in the mirror dog.
You got gang graffiti everywhere.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what type of cell did y'all run? Like when it comes to y'all cell, what type of cleanliness, what type of order, what were the rules in y'all's individual cells? I know everybody has an individual way to go.
I go there.
Man, you know, with me, it was more like you said, I'm an energy person as well. Like I wasn't really a big talker, especially if we didn't know each other. Like I'm gonna greet you, you know, whatever. And then, you know, everything else, whether my head in the book or I'm at the desk writing or on my bunk writing, I'm still observing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna pay attention to what you pay attention to. If you give your time to the run when there's a bunch of ignorance going on, I understand that's what you're attracted to. You know what I mean? We don't align. So, you know, I'm gonna respectfully ask you to remove yourself. You know what I mean? If
how does one remove themselves from a cell? Like what they have to do? Just ask for a movement? Or?
Nah, it really ain't that simple. Usually it's You look, they got a choice. You either deal with them or deal with, you know what I mean? And usually when you put somebody out the cell is because it's detrimental to your life. You know what I mean? It ain't no bully. You do have some that do that just to be able to say they done it, but I never removed a person from my surroundings unless I necessarily had to, because you got to understand they're around you during the most vulnerable state. You know what I mean? When you're sleeping, you know what I mean? So like, if I feel like I can't sleep with you, like we can do whatever to get, this taken care of. Like,
yeah.
Here we go.
All right, go ahead, brother, if you don't mind. Tell them, how did you run your cell? Like,
I was like bro said, I'm real big on energy. You feel me? And like I was one of those guys the same way. I'm a seeker of knowledge, bro. And you feel me? If you in the cell, for one, if you ain't taking no shower or nothing like that, your hygiene ain't good, you got to get up out of here. You feel me? If you messing with boys or you homosexual, because let me speak on that, right? Because like I say, once again, we ain't talking down on the LGBT community, but prison rules in effect, like, if you a stand-up guy, you're not letting nobody that's homosexual come in your cell. Because not only, and we ain't even talking about that, it's just a simple fact that rumors get spread. And once you got that jacket on you of messing with a homosexual or something like that, you could be down for 20 years. There's gonna be somebody, hey man, such and such was messing with such and such. You feel me? So to kill it at the door, hey, yeah, bro, you can't even come in here.
Yeah.
You feel me? But to answer your question, I was just, I'm a real respectful person. As long as you respectful, bro, and you stand in your lane and we could coexist, you feel me? You could be in here. But if you bring in, like, if you hustling, for one, I gotta know, bro, like, if you hustling and you could bring some harm to me, because when they run down, they ain't finna worry about who dope it is, who phone it is. Y'all both getting locked up and then we gonna find out. You feel me? Yeah. So, like me, I like the low key, cool, calm, and collect, peaceful. You feel me? Nigga, I'm player. You feel me? Yeah. And if you outside of it, we can't coexist.
That's real. Roscoe, how about you on your end? How was you running your situation?
I'm cutting the weeds before it even start going.
Damn.
I'm tired of it. And I ain't being tough. It just, why would you even want to even play with yourself like that? When I started doing time and I learned, I was just going to cut it before it even get there. Hey, bro, you do this, you do that. And just going, I'm going to give you time enough to, make a decision. But if you take too long, then you just going to have to put your shoes on. That's just what it is. But other than that, I'm going to give you opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge you. And, like I said, until you show me, you tell me, I don't do this, but then you start showing me, then it's a time for a change. Because at the end of the day, and here, this is where I got to live. You know what I'm saying? I was always happy every day. I woke up motivated every day. I ain't gonna say I ain't had no days where I was like, I wish I was at home. But at the end of the day, I just wake up because I had to do this time. I got to do this time, and I can't be having nobody around me complaining, stressing. That's why I say to each his own, because I understand. But if you want to get mad, you got to put in the work.
So you don't like no complaining, no.
Oh, no.
Or someone get like, what if somebody come in too talkative, like they like to talk your head off?
No, we can pass time if it's on some positive stuff, like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do when I get out, or we reading books, or we doing this, we doing that. We sitting down riding. I done had to say we rode for 2 days straight because we were we eating together. It was something that I can eat in front of somebody. I ain't got no heart. So hopefully you get to say it like him, because I eat in front of you. Because if you sit around jacking off and you be doing all this and all that, you ain't hungry. You feel me? Now, if you doing what's right, I don't mind helping you. But I ain't helping nobody, and I can catch a case and I know what myself is. Yeah, they'll use you. Just like out here in the world, bro. So if you don't have great discernment, you gonna get ate up. That's just what it is. Then you gonna want to blame somebody, you blame God, you want to blame the world. No, you just gotta go look in the mirror. That's it.
What was better for each of y'all? Letters, visitations, or phone calls?
All of the above.
All three.
All of the above. You know what I mean? Because each one of them, like when it comes to prison, like now one of them is valued over the other. It's the fact that you understand that somebody, like with the world moving as fast as it's moving, even if it's just correspondence, man, they stopped that. They stopped that spin cycle. You know what I mean? That's powerful.
What?
That's powerful. Like we spinning on two different axes here. You know what I mean? They stopped that spin cycle to actually literally correspond with you. So it don't matter if it's correspondence, if it's a visit, we appreciate it the same. You know what I mean? Like shout out to all the women that's doing time with their men or their cousins or their uncles, because they are locked up too, because they serving that time. You are a bill, and I hate to say you're a liability as well. You know what I mean? But it's some people that go through that struggle with you and they appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like we really do appreciate the love and support that we get when we going through them times, because every single day it's a battle.
What?
It's spiritual. It's not physical. You know what I mean? War is coming with men. We born that way. That's the reason we cling to our mother. She has to teach us how to be sensitive, soft, et cetera, because we natural warriors. You know, so the fact that we still have somebody keeping us in touch with love and feelings, because that's a place where it really don't exist.
Yeah, man. No,
Not real talk though. Like, because it's like a negative box. See out here, like if you dealt with negativity, you can escape it. You can move around. But in there, it's a whole, like bro said, it's a whole box. You feel me? And if you're not mentally strong, your soul is not strong, you're not connected to no type of higher teachings, you're going to get lost in there, bro.
I can only imagine. Was there anybody that was there for y'all when before y'all went in, that was still there by the time y'all get out, that did not switch up? I
would say my mama, my brother, you feel me? The only thing cause you need a village when you coming home, bro. And also a lot of time us as those that were formerly incarcerated or those that's coming home, we have unrealistic expectations. You feel me? You gotta learn how to meet a person where they at.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like, I feel like I had too many ideas, and I looked at my family, like my family gonna give me the bare necessity. You feel me? Coming home. You need some clothes. You feel me? You need somewhere to stay. You need some food. You feel me? Now, when it came to my ideas, my dreams and stuff like that, I didn't have that type of support. You feel me? And I feel like that's needed, because a lot of times we sit down there and we go over plans, and it's like we perfect them. You feel me? But if you don't have nobody to like support you, bro, like you can get lost in this world. Like that's what I did. Feel me? I can't speak for nobody else. I know that I didn't take into consideration the trials of life. I left prison. I left the world as a 17-year-old boy. You feel me? And I acquired so much knowledge. I read over 1,000 books in prison. You feel me? I acquired so much knowledge, but I didn't have the experience. You feel me? And that's something that's important too. You feel me? Like you gotta have that experience. You gotta have that application of the knowledge. You feel me? And I didn't have that experience. So like I went through some hardships out here. You feel me? So the biggest thing, like I say, man, it's a support system. It go beyond the bare necessity. You feel me? It's just, hearing, hey, look out, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. You feel me? Look out, bro, you doing good, bro. Man, look, if you need some help, some advice, it don't always gotta be monetary. You feel me? It could just be another brother or another relative telling you like, bro, you done came far, bro. Hey, bro, you doing good. You feel me? Sometimes, like even us as men that's been hardened by life, bro, sometimes we need validation too. You feel me? Like real shit.
For y'all, like, what do y'all feel as far as coming home? Like he just said, you need a village. What could people do better to allow an inmate to come home? How much time should people be able to give them grace to get back into society?
Man, go ahead, Roscoe. I think you can touch on that.
Man, you can't be dependent on nobody. I mean, like you say, teach his own, man. You're gonna need their help, but man, you gotta make it to where you can't depend on people. If they was already struggling before you left, what you think is gonna happen when you come home? You see what I'm saying? That's why I try to tell my partners and bros, bro, you can't be dependent on no woman, you can't be dependent on nobody. You have to be dependent on yourself. And if anything extra, that's a blessing. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, this is just my opinion. And Like, I'm not gonna go against my bro opinion or his opinion, because you can learn from each one of us. But what I'm telling you, what I learned is, man, you got to get up and go get it. You got to be able to save. You you can't say everybody different, so it might take some people longer. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I came home, I didn't get nothing either. All I got was 5 pair of pants from my bro D and 2 pair of shoes from my cousin Rico. That was it. And I went and got my own car. He picked me up, my bro D. I'm forever love that boy, Lil D. Trey Kilgore, man, you know my bro. He picked me up for a whole week, and I went and got me a candy red Benz. I just needed a little push. Without that, I probably wouldn't even got that. So when I'm telling you, like, man, bro, everybody got a different story. Like, I just learned that I can't depend. Like, bro, you want an asset in your life, in all aspects of life, bro. And if you keep depending on people, you got to start looking in the mirror. That's the number one thing. Because people can be down with you for 2 years. A woman can be down with you for 4 years. She can wake up and just don't even want you no more. So what I'm telling you, bro, you got to keep yourself going. You got to keep yourself uplifting. You got to give us something to look up to. It ain't all that people. It ain't all about them. Yeah, it is. If you straight, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to impress no man no more. Back then, I used to want to pull up cars. We shine on each other. I ain't no more of that. Man, I want to make my wife happy. I want to make the woman I'm with happy. And I ain't got to go ahead, bro. I'm just saying.
I want to touch on, if you don't mind me interjecting, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Another thing about coming home, don't waste nobody else's time.
Facts.
Don't waste nobody else's time, man, because, like, it was a time when I was released, man, and my brother right here, it wasn't nothing he wouldn't give me, man. I remember he was so heartbroken to know that I was dealing with, street things, you know what I mean? Because, it was there. It was there. And, I was heavy in it, and it was stuff going on that you just couldn't stop the wheel. There was emotion. And I know I can see the look on his face. He was so heartbroken. And I remember it was almost like a farewell, like he didn't know if he was going to see me again. I remember him calling me back to him, and he took the chain from around his neck and he put it on my neck. And I don't know his mentality, because he always had an organized mind. He probably was looking at my transportation like, man, if he going through all this, he need a chain. This dude was trying to basically give a car away to me. You know what I mean? But like, me understanding and loving him so much, I wouldn't even take the extended hand, because, it ain't that you wasting it on me. It's just I understand where I'm at. Like, nigga, I miss you. I ain't seen you, nigga. You finally here. I'm watching your goals manifest. But like, how would I say I love him and be selfish enough to put him in my environment when I already know, like, it's up there? I'm punning him off. You know what I mean? Like, it was never that. As much as I wanted to walk with my brother, because he already told me, like, this where it's going. So I was a part of the plan from day one. But the fact that I got wrapped up in some things prior to him being released, I did that. You know what I mean? That's why I say don't waste nobody's time, because I know my brother would have stood in with me on all fronts. On all fronts, he would have stood in. But nah, that ain't what him, because I need his vision. I need him to succeed. He gonna do it anyway, because he always been that way. But I need him to succeed. Right now, I just need to be able to clear up the smoke. You know what I mean? And now he back.
Come on.
Yeah, and to add to what bro was saying, because I got to give bro his flowers. I was on a unit with bro. Like, I seen him every day with them books, financial books. You feel me? I seen it. You feel me? We just reconnected a month ago.
I would.
Off Facebook.
But how you
off of this channel.
Oh,
you feel me?
That's real.
And like you had.
You said that was gonna happen too.
Hey, you had another guy that I was locked up with. You feel me? I know him by his Muslim name Malik, but man, I seen that, bro. So when I seen him, you feel me? I went to. Really, you saying his name is, because I know him by Roscoe Cash. Yeah. You feel me? So when you saying G-Nerd, I'm like, G-Nerd. You feel me? So I went to looking him up, and I'm like, bro, building an $850,000 house, I seen bro manifest it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So like everything that he's speaking, I went through 5 years to realize that you gotta bet all bets on you. You feel me?
And another thing, man, I gotta speak about this, man, right? Man, let me tell you, man, especially like this for the whole world, man. When you say you love somebody, understand what that entails. You know what I mean? That don't entail you just getting up and willing to ride for them or utilizing them as a weapon or, you know what I mean? Understand, man, it's about preserving, you know what I mean? Getting the most out of that person, the best out of that person that you possibly can. Because I remember I went through a situation and it was heavy. We was incarcerated. It was heavy, you know what I mean? And Man, I'm looking at my bro like, man, my guy got almost $100,000 on his books, but don't nobody know it. He's serving tacos called Roscoe's Taco Shops. You know what I mean? Listen to what I'm saying. There's no exaggeration.
When the real people come in and tell the truth,
Man, look,
I didn't spend $1, bro.
Man,
Hey.
no exaggeration. Listen, understand, he understood his value way back then. Even though he had people in his life that he loved, he wouldn't allow them to relax or get comfortable. Hey, if we're going to be dialoguing, if we're going to be spending time on the phone, there's going to be something come with that. If you're working, show me that it's about us. Invest $25, $50, $100 a week. Not a week. I need $100.
$25
like,
a week.
But check this out. Everybody not built for it because I watched the woman who do it, and that's the one that he beside right now. You know what I mean? All the ones who had a problem with that, it was meant to be seen. But the woman who actually took note of it and showed him this is about us is being rewarded right now. You got a lawyer, man. Every time you look on his social media platforms, he acknowledging his wife. What woman don't want that? Because they trained his little kids to think about beauty and Prince Charming. What woman don't want that? But what is you willing to invest in to get it? Y'all investing in the wrong thing. Nigga got a dangling change in a nice car, you go. What does that mean? They can get impounded the next 3 minutes. You know what I mean?
Time, bro, they be looking for help on them car notes.
Absolutely, but I'm gonna get to the moral of that, man. I understand the importance of his role. You know what I mean? And we was in prison. It was an intense situation. And I remember my brother trying to get out the cell. He was like, bro, please just sit still till they roll the door and we gonna move. Because he was active. He was just business minded. And then nobody see him coming, so he's really like a double threat. But I remember telling him, man, I'm gonna tell him don't roll your door, bro. I don't want you to come out. I don't want you to come out, you know what I mean? Because I understood the importance of preserving him. I understood it, because if I didn't, guess what? He'd probably have more time right today. I probably wouldn't be on this platform right today if I didn't. I'm just saying, know who you give yourself to, know who you pledge your loyalty to, whether it's a man, a woman, whatever it is, man. Everything is earned. Like I say, you got to understand the story of Abraham. You know, I mean, people just hear about Abraham. They don't understand the test that he went through when he was Abraham. Well, and it's like a graduation. It's a graduation that you got to get through. You got to go through a test. There's no money without the test. That's why it's testimony. You know what I mean? You got to have a story that come before that, before you're able to elaborate about your experience. You got to be tried and true. And here I tell you, man, my brother is tried and true. And there's nothing he can go through that I won't be present for. Nothing.
Not real talk.
Nothing.
Not real talk, though. You feel
on
me?
The same page, though, bro. Like I said, we sit at the table, man. You couldn't sit at the table.
You can't sit on our table.
Hey, bro, if you was on that board, don't even sit at the table.
You ain't
bro.
productive.
You
ain't
books on the table. These are facts. Anybody that was at business,
like we manifested this right here.
Man,
you feel me?
We had business books. Man, we was writing letters. I'm trying to get a girl back. We trying to get mail I would get mail every day. I'm talking about, man, bro.
For no reason at all, man, I get money go to my account. I don't even need the money. He'll just have so much money rolling in that he just needed somewhere else to go. Hey, bro, I just had $100 sent over $150 sent. I'd be like, bro, what'd you do that for? I don't know.
Man,
but then this is what I'm trying to explain, bro. You don't have to be in a woman's physical touch. When my number one thing was, bro, I want her to grab my letter. I'm not writing that talking about she fine. I'm a ladies pipe on you when I come home. I'm a eat. Man, every dude's out there doing that. Man, I want to stimulate her mentally, giving her some knowledge. When she read out her card, or she going through financial, hey, try this. Sit down and get a balance sheet. Oh, send me what all your bills is, what you got going on. Oh, she here rep and write me back. And so I get right back on it the same day. While they watching sports and stuff, I'm over here writing this letter. Then I'm getting this money. So man, I make sure everybody, hey, man.
I stamped it.
Every night, bro. If you were black, I didn't care if you was a blood, crip, or nothing. Bro, I made sure everybody, hey, bring your main chorus back. Bring this back. I got you, bro. We gonna go, anybody black that was on my pile, we went to sleep with at least 2 tacos, bro.
Come on.
Even today, right now, bro, I don't be around people no more because I gotta focus on building me and my trio. Like, I can't keep helping everybody, bro. Then I'm 45, how I'm looking, and I'm still picking the dudes over the woman in my house every day.
Come on.
Nah, bro, that's not what we was taught, bro. We been taught wrong, bros over hoes. That's
you at the top of that hill.
About the women that choose extended people over the man in her house. How you feel about that?
We're not doing that. That's an automatic violation of the contract.
Come on,
you feel me? That gonna get you easily expending.
That goes for family, friends, anybody.
Everybody. It ain't no. See, bro, when you let somebody do you something, bro, and you don't stand on it. When I ain't talking about physicality, I'm talking about mental. Cut people. Learn to cut people out, bro. Because if they do it to you, that's just like if I'm sitting right here with you and I do some hate shit when we leave, bro. That's not cool. Talking about you as soon as we leave. I don't do that, bro. And if I see a dude doing that, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just fade away from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut him out, like, because it's hard out here already. It ain't about who got the most money, the most material things, bro. It's your character. Like, can you lead your household? How can you lead somebody? You can lead a whole hood, but your household is out of order. You can lead a whole church, but you steady. That's why God don't bless people, because they pick and choose the right things. So that's why you're not winning, because you cutting corners.
Come on.
And then, like, let me just say this before.
Pop.
Like, bro, somebody look at, bro, like, I'm big on giving somebody their flowers, bro. Just like when I met you, on the FaceTime, I was letting you know, like, man, I love what you're doing. I appreciate you for, giving me the opportunity, bro. Like, somebody look at bro and see the tattoos on his face and overlook them, don't even know that bro got a wealth of knowledge, bro. Bro, a good dude. Like,
Absolutely.
Good dude, you feel me? Like, I told him, when I seen all that, I said, dang, bro, that motivated me, because I was there at the beginning. You feel me? Like, we was really sitting at table. Hey, here, give me some pointers to write in my letter. Like, I just called bro last night because I'm having marital issues, and me and bro talking on the phone. Like, just like when we used to be riding in the day room.
Come on.
Like, bro, a gym. You feel me? And I feel like not enough us as brothers we gotta salute. We gotta give brothers their flowers before they die.
Nah, for real. That's only motivation. And again, it's not hating, it's not dig right, whatever they want to call it. But like you said, you got to be that kind of caliber of character. Yeah. So I appreciate that, for real. We need that.
You know what made me feel good? You wouldn't give me all your codes, bro. Even though it's not your main house, bro, but you got $1 million worth of stuff. That means a lot to me, because you trust me.
It's in the character.
I'm just being honest, bro.
That
meant a lot to me, bro, because that's rare.
Nah, for real.
Gonna lie to you.
That's real.
I learned from them too. See, they think they give me my flower, but when he called and talked to me, whatever we going through, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Because I'm not perfect, bro. I'm learning what they going through, so I don't have to go through it. I be trying not to play like, man. That's why I say, if you got people around you that's not for real, bro, you gonna have low value things coming out. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't set your standards, morals, and values and stand on them, people gonna run over you. I don't care who you is. You could be the finest dude, the finest girl. Everybody ain't going for that.
Facts.
Yeah, man, but you can be cute, but when a girl can like you, you can get her number and everything, but when she go to find out who you really are, you're going to turn off.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So it's easy to get the number, but keeping it is the hardest part.
Nah, and that's real. And again, thank you fellas for, throwing flowers out there, man, because, that's nothing that we hear from each other every day. So I'm glad we're changing the narrative, and we need to do that more for each other. Let me ask y'all, prison, like you were saying earlier, some of the most gifted, most talented people are in prison. Who is probably the most gifted person y'all seen, whether from drawing, rapping, cooking, or whatever it is? What are some gifts in prison that, like, damn, if this nigga was in the free world?
Hey, look, I just got a letter from my bro, man. My brother serving a life sentence. He been gone since 2004. I believe he got to do 30 years. So, like, he got about 8 more years to come back up. To come up for the first time, bro. My brother, really, I got my name. He gave me my name, Qawiy. You feel me? He on the co-field unit right now. I ain't lie, bro. When this brother used to give sermons, when I tell you everybody glued in, like, watching, you feel me? He, like, the most knowledgeable brother that I came across. You feel me? Like, when it come to life motivation, I gotta give bro his flowers. You feel me? But, like, when I tell you it's some gifted people, and that's the reason why that I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's like, if I don't succeed, then it's like I'm letting a whole bunch of brothers down. You feel me? Like, I still stay connected. You feel me? And that's the whole reason why I started writing books. You feel me? Because I want to get a platform that I could go back into prison. Because I done read so many books from people that in prison. Like, man, say,
are you able to write books in prison? Are y'all able to write and keep the note, keep the paper, and maybe one day publish it if you free?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. When it comes to the day room, What were y'all watching on TV? What was y'all like? What were y'all looking forward to? If y'all watch TV.
Go ahead, guys.
Man, you know me, I wasn't really into the TV because that's where most of your problems come from. And then I just had other things that I'd rather do. You know what I mean? Like, I had to prepare for, you know, I like my conversations to have direction. So if I constantly got visits. So if I got visits coming up, I need to be directing the conversations that's to take place, you know, at that point of time, man, because, man, I don't like wasting people's time. You know what I mean? I want, when you leave here, I want us both to be fulfilled and at least have some type of perception on where we going over the next month, the next week, the next year, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to just sit and visit and smile in each other's face and, you know, put M&Ms in each other's mouth. Like, I'm not getting nothing out of that. You know what I mean? Whenever I get a letter or I call and you tell me the results of some of our conversations, then that's like, yeah, that's bliss. You know what I mean? You know, I applied this and this is what I got back. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know, I just signed up for this. You know, this is what I'm looking forward to. Like, man, it's just the stimulations when it come to man and woman and just human beings is so much higher than what we give to each other. Because like now, like I'm excited about the male bonding. You know, we blessed to be in the presence of femininity as well because it balances the dynamics out. But the male bonding is so important to me because you're not raised around men to where you say, hey, how are you doing? Or shake a hand or, hey, that's nice. You know what I mean? It's the social construct done strip that away from young men growing up. So the fact that it's being exercised on your platform, I think that's amazing.
No, that's real. That's real. If y'all, Roscoe, did you see any talented people?
Yeah, boy, that's why it's a lot of dudes not coming home. If they got a chance to come home, man, they would treat a woman like Jesus, man. I'm telling you, that's why a lot of dudes in there winning females, they don't understand. I see a lot of hate on these talk shows about dudes winning girls in prison. They don't be understanding, bro. You might be there for her physically, but he there mentally. Like he said, when she come to that visit, man, that 2 hours, she gonna come mentally. Man, bro, and then she ain't, when you go to land that mental game, bro, and I ain't talking about playing, like trying to play her out of nothing. No, bro, I'm talking about really giving her some knowledge she can use.
Empowering her.
Man, and she gonna go and tell it to her friends, man, that's when you know. That's why a lot of guys hate dudes that's locked up, because it's good dudes. I mean, it's more dudes out here right now that don't get a chance. It's some more dudes in there. You just gotta see it. Some people just don't want it. They just want the sex red mentality. They want it. But you gotta pay attention. Yeah. It don't mean that don't make them a bad person, but at the end of the day, man, what he said, like, bro, you wanna sit down every day, even with my wife still to this day, we sit at the table and we have talks. We don't just sit down at the table, we eat while we cooking. It's me and her, we talking about business plan goals. How was your day? Yeah,
what you learn today? What you learn today?
Right, because you don't know what your girl going through.
I ain't sharpening iron.
Shoot, men go out there and have problems, women do too.
That's
so all that, it got to be equal, man. You know, if you stop trying to impress other men and find out what the person, I can't go out and ask her about what my wife like or what should I do. I need to ask her.
Yeah.
When you start going outside the household, that's not good. So, yeah, it's some smart people in there, bro. It's smart people, bro. They just ain't getting a chance to come out. Like, you see, people think just because his name Gangsta, man, that boy, he really got some conversation. We had a long conversation this morning. Bro, I didn't even want to hang up because I don't get to talk to people like that because I'm always to myself. Yeah. Because I understand when you get to this level and you growing, people gonna hate. It don't be genuine. You know what I'm saying? And they think they don't think people be seeing it. Just because the person don't say nothing don't mean that I don't see it. You can feel the aura when you go in the room. You can feel the vibe. You know, your third eye tell you stuff, but we try to hide. We'll try to throw it away. That's my friend. Bro, that's not your friend, really. That's an associate. So when you go places and you start reading the room and you start having a good discernment, you'll start keeping yourself away from people like that, because you end up getting robbed. You end up, man, people envy you so much they be ready to steal and kill. Come on. No, for real, bro. Just because you doing this show, a person to hate you. Yeah. I'm just telling you, bro.
You think I'm trying to help the world, and they like, nah, I'm gonna bring.
People gonna always down talk something.
I mean, but you know, order needs chaos, I guess. You know, right. It's the yin and the yang of the world. You know. Well, let me ask you: Did you have any shows you watched on TV, movies, or did you like anything?
Oh no, I don't, man, bro. When I tell you, I be focused on building with my wife. Cause
I mean, while you was in prison.
I ain't watched no, bro. I was on, man. We was at the table.
Damn, the niggas look down on the TV or something?
Nah, it ain't.
No, they watch sports. Don't get it twisted. I didn't know. I didn't do all that. I just like I'm trying to get mayor.
You feel me? You gotta.
Watching TV ain't gonna get you no mayor.
You gotta understand though, like that. That's why I say it's a trap. You feel me? Because it's for one, they have like probably like 100 people on the wing. You got 7 phones, 2 TVs, and you want us to look at this in peace. You feel me? So we just sat at the day room and we kicking knowledge. You feel me? Yeah. Just like back in the old days. It's like I just said something to somebody about reforming the definition of game. Cause when the old heads used to give game, it's let me pull your coattail. Let me give you some wisdom. You feel me? Now it's let me manipulate you. Let me see how I could get ahead. You feel me? And I feel like we need to start bringing back, not glorifying negativity, but glorifying black men that are intelligent. Like I'm listening to bros speak right here, and I'm like, wow, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Because we glorify so much negativity, like we gotta come back, bro. When we gain knowledge and understanding, bro, us as black men, we be so powerful, bro.
So let me ask, why was, and again, I know you put out game, I don't hate to deflect, but why was the soap opera so big in there? Like, Young and the Restless and type shit. Yeah. I'm saying, like, why do men were so...
Women on there, man.
Oh, okay,
want to watch women, bro. And man, bro, they watch anything they'll watch The View. You better not turn off The View, man. Them old schools be ready to hear something, boy.
Man, it's so much to fall in love with when you're incarcerated. So that's why I really steered away from that TV, because you had people that really just fall in love. They'll stay in their cell and just want to hear the voice of a woman on charms.
Man.
I'm just being honest. You deprived so much that he would literally wait till the next in and out to come and harm you, because he wake up every morning and hear this woman voice on charms that he's attracted to. I just felt like it was always something better to do with time. Like I was a war machine. My body, I turned my body into a weapon because I had people I was responsible for. You know what I mean? So every day I trained. I mean, even when we was in like we would literally train parts away. I'd be in the glass he be telling me, hey, it's you down or I'm up. Like I was a war machine. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be able to perform at the greatest level that this body would allow me to perform at. Yeah. You know what I mean? It didn't matter if you were 6'8", it didn't matter if you were, that's what I did. You know what I mean? And I would love to keep it that way, but that ain't how everybody don't battle like that. Yeah. And I was accustomed to both of them. So you pick your weapon. But like however you want it, like I was ready for that. I trained for it, the endurance, the stamina, you know what I mean? The mental strategicness of it. Like I did that, I breathed it. It was my lifeline. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
No bullcorn. And on the day, we go outside, we're going to read, we're going to work out, do squats, we're going to do stomach, we're going to do everything. Sometimes we might not even get in touch with each other. Like, we on the same yard, we watching. If he get into it, I'm pulling up. If I'm on the basketball court, that's why I stopped playing basketball, because they really not that good. And then when the nigga get on, get out there and really handle it, because this nigga ain't played ball in a minute, and then they see, man, that start fights, man. I'm telling you, that basketball and TV is an emotional sport, bro.
And like, we was, man, just touching on knowledge. Like, bro, we was on books. We was on books that the world just not getting on.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I just was seeing on social media somebody that was so glad that they had got the 48 laws of power. Man. Laws of human nature. 20, Rich dad, poor dad. Like we been like, they banned them books out of prison.
Are you serious?
Yes. You feel me? Because like, bro, we like knowledge, because they don't want you to knowledge yourself. You feel me? They say to keep a black man down, put something in the book. We redefining that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? We going into the books. We go and grab the knowledge and understanding it, and then speaking it in a language that the people could understand. Man, you feel me?
And please, man, I always stop looking at the outer beauty. Man, that big girl or that plus size BBW, because she got a little stuff.
I ride with BBWs.
But I'm just saying, might be your soulmate, bro. They gonna do everything she can for you, bro. But you gonna go pick this Instagram model Come on. I mean, I ain't saying they bad people, but I'm telling you, bro, pay attention, man. Don't go for the outer beauty no more.
Content
go
of
for
the
inner
character.
beauty. Sit down and have an interview and see what she got going on. Really ask questions. Ain't no question, no bad question, bro.
Man, and that's heavy.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's heavy because, nigga, I truly believe that you can't make a bad bitch real.
No.
But you can make a real bitch bad.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I believe that 100%. So
Shit.
I don't care what. If I go for you, I go for you. Whatever you want to become, it's my job as your man to go through whatever you want. You ain't got to go get no gym instructor. Like,
I'm going straight.
come on, man. We
Real
live in
shit.
private, nigga. I see your period come on. I watch you go through all these changes. Like, man,
Talking
like,
to you while you on the
better than me?
toilet.
That's what I'm saying.
But a lot of guys get this lane though, bro.
You feel me?
Man, bro, master your woman, bro. Or master your person that you with. If this one you really, really like, stop putting half and half and half and think you're gonna get a whole happy meal. No, you're not. You're gonna get an unhappy meal. That's why a lot of people be losing, bro, because they make poor life decisions, poor relationship decisions, poor spiritual decisions, logics, all that. So I just want to throw that in there.
And like you said, God will align things
Facts.
if you make an honest woman out of your woman. Don't put her on the back burner. Put her on the front burner, man. You know,
Nah,
you gotta watch that pot.
And then look,
I gonna agree
this
to
is
that.
this
They
is
gonna think that's some suckers.
this is one thing. No,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
This is one thing that I learned. You know, and I'm speaking for the men that's saying that they want to lead their woman. They want their women to submit and everything like that. You got to be the change that you want to see first and foremost. You feel me? Like, how you gonna lead her, but you not submitting to God? You not submitting to a higher purpose. You don't have no self-discipline, but you want her to lead you. You want her to trust her whole life, her whole future. If she got kids, her kids to you, but you slipping. You not foundated.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like we gotta stop. We gotta let the pride go, let the ego go, and speak on what's real. You feel me? If your life ain't in order, why should she follow you? You feel me?
Yes.
If you not showing that, because man, women are great, bro. Like I've seen a single mother do some great things. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm dealing with an 8-month-old. I be having to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, but a woman to get up and be up all night and still go to work. And I'm like, dang.
On this, on the titty, breast,
You feel me? Like
cooking, on the phone.
so you gotta show her something that she can't do for herself.
Come on, man.
You feel me?
And stop getting comfortable.
Yeah.
How you meet somebody, you gotta stay consistent. A lot of people don't stay consistent in nothing in life. They work hard to get everything, get the job, get the career, get the money, get the everything. Then they start lacking. But guess what? It's gonna be that next person trying to get in that same position. And with somebody, your trash is gonna be somebody else's treasure. Somebody else's frog gonna be somebody's prince. I'm just being honest. So, I hope this interview get a lot of views, bro. But when you on this type of positive time, bro, the views don't really. They want everybody bunch of bull crap.
Real talk.
I see a lot of these shows getting a lot of views, bro, but because all they want to hear is about drama and wonder why their life going through what it's going through. You are what you listen to. You are what you read. You are what you eat. You are who you hang around with. If I see a girl hang around a bunch of sexy reds, I already know. You can't tell me I ain't one of them. You associate with it, people gonna come at you like that. So if you want to change your ways, you got to change your man, bro.
Before we leave this out, because men real good at glorifying women, we don't get our cards. You know what I mean? On Father's Day, we get the bare minimum, but on Mother's Day, man, we expected to roll out the carpet. But I do want to say this, man, for all the good women out there, man, I really love and acknowledge y'all, respect y'all. You know what I mean? There's nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? But when you ask for a man, know that's what you want. Don't ask for a man, that you want to lead, but you want him to respond and act feminine. You know what I mean? When you say you want a man, understand that control isn't control. That control is a form of protection. Like, I can see the damage way before it get here.
We visionaries.
Whether it's in your job career, whether it's with your family, that's what I do. Yeah. I'm a protector. Man, I don't come in this with my feelings. I'm coming in here with a foresight that God done build into you. You got it, but it's not as heightened as mine. So we need to unify. We need to unify that intuition that the world glorifies when it comes to a woman. Oh, that's a gift. But when I talk about my intuition, it's insecurity. You understand? Let's balance this shit out. You know what I mean? Let's balance it out, because I'm telling you this from personal experience. Because man, I'm dealing with a woman I love dearly. I love dearly, man. This woman saved my life. Can't nobody take her place. Nigga, this shit being seen and heard by anybody, man. Right. And not only that, nigga, like I was yearning for my kids, because at that time they was mile apart. God sent me a woman with kids. I didn't see it as a flaw.
Fuck, what?
Man, he fulfilled everything that I needed. And you can't tell me these kids love me all through the day. We love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. Man, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I want that balance to where I can feel safe with my partner, because I understand who I am. I'm really a weapon. Like, the things you used to do in your previous relationship, you can't do with me, because my protective level is a little more higher. Mm-hmm. If I see you look a certain way, I'm watching. I see you move a certain way, I'm intervening. And if it ain't accepted, I'm willing to die for you. So don't play with me when I tell you something is bothering me, or I acknowledge the fact that, hey, that ain't healthy for us or for me. I'm not jealous. I'm just warning you who you in the presence of. You know what I mean? I don't want you to have to see me incarcerated before you realize you had a man that'll really go that far for you.
Let me add to that, because like when we ask a woman to submit, we ain't asking you to give up your power. You feel me? Because a woman has power. Like we can't deny that. You feel me? You're a nurturer. You are the child's first teacher. You feel me? But when we tell you to submit, what we're saying is that if you seeing consistency on my part, why shouldn't you follow? You feel me? If you seeing me as a man dealing with the hardships of life and continuing to improve us as a unit, not by myself, as a unit, why shouldn't you follow? You feel me? And I feel like women have to understand that. Like, you know, we not asking you to be somebody that's weak. We want your opinion. You feel me? Because we visionaries. We gonna take all of that into consideration. You feel me? And a woman could speak life into a man. You feel me? Sometimes we don't as men, real men, we don't care about no materialistic shit. It's just, baby, I appreciate you, baby. I see you out there doing, you know, I know life is hard, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for us. You feel me? I believe in you. Hey, baby, you're a great leader. Just it's the words that you pour into your man that can make him go move mountains out there for you. You feel me?
Man, and Qawiy, man, but I know we need to move on, but I have to say this because you touched on something. Man, just if you don't know, like I'm really a strategist. I'm really a war strategist. And anybody that ever been on any battleground, whether it's you know what I mean, your turf, your hood, or in another country, you understand that submission is always more important than the mission, because the submission is where all the operation and communication goes on. You understand? Yes. That's who you call into when you having a confrontation on the battlefield. You report back to the submission, the people that's operating, that you able to send longitude. You know what I mean? This is where it says. So women, when you hear submission, take an honor in it, because you got more power. You got to understand that you are the operation, because the social construct that done come with that word now is misguiding. It got you feeling like you ain't a voice, you're not being heard, like you being oppressed, when it's actually the total opposite. You run the show. You run the show. It's been that way for years. Men still open the car door for women.
Come on. Not real talk.
Y'all been kings. Y'all been kings. Man, who cares about kings? Y'all been kings from the jump.
Come on.
And then submission.
We fan y'all. We feed y'all grapes. We cater to y'all. So if you got to be a queen to be a king, then do that too.
You feel me? Yeah, and then it's like submission. Yeah. You know, submission, when we saying submission, that's really a form of protection. You feel me? We telling you to place it all on us and let us make the hard decisions of life. You feel me? So we really protecting you in a sense. Because most women, you feel me, most women deal with a lot. You feel me? Especially single mothers. You feel me? So if your man is telling you, hey, baby, I got it. You feel me? Just have my back. Be my backbone. That's really a protection. We ain't asking you to be weak. We not undervaluing you at all. You feel me? We actually putting you we holding up your honor. You feel me? God gave us the knowledge to give to you. You feel me? And you gonna give it to the kid. You feel me? Man symbolizes the sun. You feel me? Woman symbolizes the moon. The moon don't have no light unless the sun shine on the moon. And we don't see the stars unless the moon light up the darkness. You feel me? So the man staying connected to God, pouring into the woman gonna produce stars. You feel me?
Man, bars, man. Hey, that's real. You know, I had another question, but I don't think it ends great the way y'all about to end this one. So what I think I'll do is, man, I want to close this one out as far as, you know, we don't ever glorify going to prison, you know. So we have these day room conversations just to kind of give knowledge of men communicating together. But if y'all don't mind, each of y'all, can y'all please give a message to the young dudes out there who aren't, you know, having fellowship with their brother, man, as far as what that can gain you, as far as what y'all gain with someone like Roscoe. Speak to the young dudes out there that's probably trying to negate that, if you don't mind.
Oh, man, listen to your parents. Listen to your uncles. Listen to your family, man. Like you say, the one that love you. Them people out there don't really love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got some bros that probably love you, but when it come down for you and him, when it come down for you and him, man, sometimes you got like, if I go somewhere with Gangsta, I feel safe because I know if we was doing something, we not gonna tell on each other. I can vouch for that. But bro, listen to the older people, not the ones that's out there still doing dumb stuff. I'm talking about the ones that's showing you, that's been married for over 30 years. That don't mean that they know everything. Bro, listen. Just like we telling y'all, it was somebody telling us the same stuff in our hood. Everybody got a hood where they were telling you, bro, don't do this. We seen dudes on child support. We seen dudes getting baby mama drama. We see dudes telling us, bro, don't do this, and we go do it anyway. You see what I'm saying? So pay attention when the people who care about you not gonna send you to go do nothing crazy, bro. They're not gonna go tell you to go smoke this, do that, do this, do that. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna tell you to go think. But you know, if you do that, you want to protect yourself and call the police, now you're a snitch. But if you're not in the streets or you're not a drug dealer, you can do that. But if you're in the streets, you got to keep it street. But at the end of the day, that's your choice. All I tell you, man, whatever you choose to do, man, stand on it. Don't cross the goal. If you're gonna be on the street side, go follow all the rules. Don't be like some of these bootleg religion people that take certain stuff they want out the books and then use it and do what they want. It's not gonna work out. You can't be on both sides because you're gonna lose everything. I'm just being honest, man. Listen to the people, man. Listen, please listen, man. That's it.
Come on, any of y'all got any message to give out to the youth out there that needs more fellowship?
I'm gonna say this. We on this platform and we giving out lessons that we have learned through life, but I know for me, I haven't reached self-mastery. You feel me? I'm still in the struggle. I'm still learning each and every day. I'm making mistakes. I'm learning from them. But the thing about it is always being open to growing. You feel me? And knowing that, bro, like whatever, like we not living in the times that our parents or our grandparents were living in. Yeah, we dealing with racism as black folks, but we have so much opportunity, bro. Like you don't have to be a street nigga, bro. You don't have to be a gangster, bro. You don't have to be a gang member, bro. You could be a respectable man in your family. You could be a respectable example. You feel me, bro? Like whatever you want to do in life, bro, you just like, bro, say you got to stand on it, bro. And one thing that the youth need to stop doing, bro, is seeking instant gratification, bro. I feel like that's the main thing that's just destroying us as black folks, bro, is instant gratification, bro. You feel me? Because you could build, like I'm a big believer in as long as you can see it, you can achieve it. But you gotta delay gratification. You feel me? You gotta be all in. You feel me? You gotta be all in. And yeah, you're gonna go through some hardship. Right now, bro, I started a business. You feel me? Some weeks I don't even get booked out, but I believe, bro. I believe I got a bottom. I was just homeless. Last year, bro, I done been to prison.
Ain't nothing
you feel
up
me?
From here, yeah, everything up.
Like
everything.
So, bro, like I'm telling y'all, like I'm pleading with y'all, bro. Like you not winning, bro. They slam dunking you in the courtroom, bro. They killing you in the streets, bro. We are the top killers of each other, bro. Like so. man, bro, like, do something different, bro. Like, that street shit is dead, bro.
Come on, that's real talk. Gangsta, got anything to lead us off with, if you don't mind?
Absolutely, man. What I have to say is strictly for my kids, but the world can take it and run with it and apply it as much as you want to. Giangwa, Genesis, Riley, Renaya, Allie, Diamond. Man, I love y'all. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for loving me through everything I done been through. Could nobody tell y'all I wasn't a hero. You understand? And for whatever shortcomings I done had, or whatever you done had to witness that you shouldn't have to witness, I sincerely apologize. But I was just a man that was learning. I was a man that was growing. You know what I mean? I was fighting against things that was far beyond your understanding. But what I will tell you is this. Listen to your mama, man. Listen to your goddamn mama. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everything she tell you might not be right, but majority of it is. Be able to discern when she's speaking from an emotional standpoint and a mental standpoint. Usually when it's emotional, it's gonna be a little shaky. But when it's mental, the results you get from that information, it exceeds anything that I can ever tell you. You understand? And for the youth out there that I have no attachments to, never mind what a person tell you. Watch what they show you. You understand? Because a person can tell you anything. I watched so many of my youngest grow up. I got locked up and watched them grow up and fall up under a ruling that didn't have no deserving ruling. Now I'm looking at funerals and I'm looking at more incarceration. Like, I ain't never put none of my soldiers on the front line. I done had jackets put on me and all that, nigga. But I ain't never put none of my soldiers on the front line. I done always been able to be present. I'm not gonna tell them to do nothing that I wouldn't do myself, you understand? So please get away from that hood glorification because a person got this type of stat quote. Don't none of it mean nothing. Don't none of it mean nothing. Go build your own legacy. You are somebody. You don't need nobody else to validate who you are or who you meant to become. Go be who you meant to be. You got your own purpose.
And the last thing, put God first. Pray. Y'all start getting y'all kids, sit down and pray with them, man. Prayers are not in the house. I don't care who you believe in. Sit down at the table and eat with each other. Ask your kids questions. See if they getting bullied. See if they going through something. Nowadays, man, you sit, the parents eating in the room, the kids eating in their room. Ain't nobody sitting at the table. Nobody is doing nothing productive. Like, man, sit down at the table with your kids and see what's going on. Sit down and have a dinner with them and talk to them. Man.
Trauma produces the streets, man.
Man, with that being said, that's very well said by three very distinguished gentlemen. If y'all don't mind, can y'all go down and give y'all social media handles for those that may want to follow? Gangs, I can start with you. Anything you want to give out there?
You can find me on Instagram, Bang Foreign, TikTok, same thing.
You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram at The Return of Black Brotherhood.
You can find me on Facebook, GNERD space Bag Boy. I'm a clothing brand. Everything I got going in my everyday life. With everything I'm telling you, you can see it in action.
There you go. And you can watch their individual prison stories on this channel. Just type in their names. You're going to probably pull it up and see it, but it's all dope testimonies whenever y'all get a chance to watch. With that being said, this is Prison Stories 101. Appreciate you, fellas. Salute.